Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little different from normal videos that I've been making, but let's see how this works out. This is going to be a box opening video of the Game of Thrones edition of Catan. It's a really famous, legendary board game which has been actually sweeping the charts when it comes to the best board games out there. Now, the Game of Thrones meets the Game of Catan. So right now we're actually having a family get-together. We have all of my most of my wife's family here. So in the middle of this here event, I'm going to be making this unboxing video. Some people use a fancy box opening knife, but unless there's some special tape on it or something, I generally just use my hands, you know, like a real man. Kidding. Alright, so underneath the cover, you see a manual, the rules and reference. Looks like a really good quality book, actually. You know what? Wow. I could kind of see where the money went because it's a full color book without too many illustrations, but it teaches you the ins and outs. According to what I read about the game before, the rules of the game are the same as the regular Catan. So if you're curious about this one, there's going to be a link in the description below where you can find out more about the vanilla version of the game, Catan. We're going to get into all of that later, but let's just see what's actually in the box first. There's the board. It looks like a really well built, very well crafted board. And then these are basically cutouts with, wow, these cards are way different. I didn't expect that. But you know what, I'm going to take them apart later when the family and I are actually going to be playing this game. But yeah, these are just the cards that represent the resources. And this is all part of the actual game board. Very well crafted pieces, actually. Definitely a step above what I remember the vanilla version of the game to be. Setting up the board for the first time, trying to make sense of the layout of the pieces. The artwork here is definitely a step up above the original game, and all the other pieces that are going to be involved are also part of it. My brother-in-law Len and his wife Lisa, who's filming right now, they're going to be helping me make sense of it all because they have the original Catan game together with the expansion, so they're pretty familiar with it already. And this one, the rules are very similar, like I mentioned before. It's just expanded with some additional elements of the wall and the wildlings that are constantly attacking you. So we'll try to put it all together now and see how this plays. This is one of the unique factions here in the game. Besides having the base 4 colors, we have black, red, yellow, and blue. We also have these White Walkers with different character units. Like we have these giants, we have these jumpers. I guess these are the guys that can jump over the wall. And we have what looks like a scout, and we have our thief. And then the other colors, they're also represented by unique looking castles.
The wall.
And these are the different factions of the.
Are the Mexicans gonna pay for this?
The Night Watch. And we have
The wall.
looks like a regular scout. And then we have the road. We have fortress or castle.
There's one beside.
That's it. That rounds out the kinds of units that we have: climbers, giants,
Why are there
and
so
scouts.
many giants?
And that's why for the White Walkers you also get an additional die. This 12-sided die.
I don't think there's any.
In addition to the regular 6-sided dice. What would you call this? Like a mission card or what?
It's an additional feature of this Game of Thrones edition. You have character card. that allows you a special skill.
Like a special power.
Play.
So we have Gerald Mormon, Samuel Tarley, Otho Yarwick, Saralista Thorn. We have a lot of iconic characters from Game of Thrones. And then the resource cards are also really well designed. We have the same stone,
Asan yung
brick, wood, and the wheat. Really beautifully designed cards.
White links. They start on the ladder.
Okay.
Yeah. You also have this one. The symbols for the giant. And then the foot goes here. Start here. So the 12-sided dice, when you roll it, they will tell you how many movements they do. We randomize the resource.
Yeah, Adam usually does that for us.
Right, but here you can't randomize. Here you have to follow a
Yeah.
set rule. So that's making more sense because these are the more popular numbers, and these are going to be the less popular numbers. So it's going to be basically enticing you to move closer to the wall, because the closer to the wall are more valuable resources. What are these numbers here? 0, 1, 2, 3.
This number are indicating.
Oh, how many times the wall has been reached?
Yeah.
Okay. So once that gets filled up, the game is over, right?
Yes. And then whoever has the highest victory point.
It's the game.
It's a sad victory.
Sad victory, yeah. And so it starts. We're just beginning the game now
You start with the
with a
basic
nice
attack.
brew kettle, and everything is set up.
Troy's turn, placing a settlement and a road. Adam's turn. Okay, now it's Dima's turn.
All right, let's go for it.
Now my turn. Go here. Now, as the second turn for the basic Catan, the last player for the first turn will start the second round, placing the second settlement and road. Wherein he or she earns the resource within the settlement. So I'll be placing it here. In which case I earn a wood. I earn a stone or a ore, and I earn brick. The wood is for the forest, mountains for the ores, and the brick is for the plains. Troy. No, you cannot place a settlement here. Have to be 2 rows apart. You earn a wood and a sheep. To start this third round, the additional for this Game of Thrones is the player can build or would have to put up a guard on the wall. You can place it anywhere. Number 1. Then you roll the 3 dice. 3. So who has 3?
I get wheat.
Dima is wheat. Troy gets double wood on the wall section, defending the clearing. The wildings in the clearing breach the wall.
All right, well, after about 2 hours or so of playing this game, for the first time, mind you, we have a clear winner, Adam.
Adam!
Yeah, the yellow is his. And he's got, let's see, all the reasons why he won. He had the longest road. He had 2 keeps. That's 1 and 2.
I have 4 settlements.
Yeah, that gives him a lot of points right there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the longest road. And
Yep.
total.
Altogether, that's 10. And you need 10 points in order to win the game. We had only 1 breach, of the wildlings. We got pretty good defenses actually, thanks to Led,
I have
the intrepid defender of the wall. 5 guards, that's 2 points right there.
points.
And what other points do you have?
I have 2 settlements and I have 2 victory points.
Alright, so altogether that's what, 5?
His guard died defending the wall. That's why.
Very bravely, I might add.
Had a Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor and all, yeah. That was the only guard casualty that we had the whole time. And fought valiantly, but then in the end we have one winner, Adam.
Adam, because you guarded the wall for him.
Yeah, because his daddy protected him, that's why.
He's the king. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to protect the wall.
And yeah, the first-hand impression of Catan Game of Thrones edition. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And you'll be getting more videos coming at you like this from the Time Lapse Traveler.